Just remember, no matter what you are doing, just remember one thing. Simping ain't pimping. So, got super lucky with that one. Usually this thing is always full, like always. Okay, so the recycling is recycled. Now we just need to do one more thing, and that's drop off the oh no. Oh man. Oh man. So you see this place right here? I was supposed to drop this package off in there, and oh, that sucks. I'm gonna have to go to the one all the way. All right, not for nothing, it just like poured down raining, and now it's gone. So I'm just chilling out under the place. Bump this. We thugs. Let's get into the vlog. All right, so since I had to do a little bit of traveling to take this package because the place was freaking closed and shut down, or not even closed, it was like shut down. We're gonna have to walk all the way across town. And since we gotta do that, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys with me because, you know, we homies, we fam, you know, bro fist. But we are gonna put the two cameras up against each other. The Dji Osmo Action 1 up against the brand new Dji Action 2. And now don't get it twisted, this video is not sponsored by DJI or anybody. So look, simping ain't pimping. Pimp, come on. All that said though, DJI, look, if you want to sponsor me, pimp, I mean, look, I'm available. Look, I just, you know, just hit me up. Email down, hit me up. I said that it started raining. Dang. But look again, look, we from the streets, we're from the trenches. So we are moving on with the vlog. Rain or shine, we vlog. Alright, so with that said, we are starting the vlog off on the OG, the original DJI Osmo Action 1. And this thing was incredible when it first came out. Like, it made you rethink everything, especially when it came to the GoPros, because at the time the GoPros weren't doing that well. I mean, like, for real, like, it made you rethink life. It made GoPro up the game on the stabilization as well as the front-facing screen. This is the OG to the front-facing screen, the DJI Action 1. So yeah, it's hard to make all these videos talking about DJI Action 2 without bringing up the DJI Osmo Action 1. It is really hard. So we're gonna compare both cameras. We're gonna do stabilization tests, audio tests, and image quality. And we're gonna shoot with everything in auto as well as the cup. What the heck? Like I mentioned before, the DJI Osmo Action 1 made you rethink the GoPro, especially with the price point. When it first came out, at least when I bought it for only $300, while the GoPro was around $400, and it had no front-facing screen, and it was having a lot of problems too as well. I actually just went ahead and returned the GoPro Hero 8, and yeah, that was that. And now look, I ain't a hater, nothing like that. I mean, my hood will never let me be a hater. I'm from the streets. The DJI Action 1 did have a couple problems. And the first one was the audio quality. The audio quality was not up to par with GoPro. All right, now speaking of audio, which one sounds better? This is the audio on the DJI Action 1 just straight out of camera, no mics, nothing. And then this is the audio from the DJI Action 2. How is the audio? Audio from the Action 1 and audio from the Action 2. Which one is better? Now, I think I know the answer to this. I think it's gonna be the Action 2, just to be real. All right, now, while comparing the two cameras, I can tell you right away too that the Action was not as wide as the GoPro. So it's nowhere near as wide as the Action 2. If you take a look at this is just, yeah, there's a car right there. It is extreme, it's not, I mean, even though it's not wide, it is doable. It's definitely doable for a vlogging camera, but you don't get the wide results that you do on the Action 2 or the GoPro. So that might be something just to think about. It's just not as wide, but definitely doable. Had to do that shot twice. The bench, man, it was just so awkward. Yep. Right there, post office. Post office. Hey, morning, man. I'm good, how are you? Good, good. I'll see you later. Well, that sucks. Couldn't drop my package off at the post office. Like, the guy said I have to drop it off at a toy store. I don't know. And he said it's called Gopro Hero. Never heard of the store. See if Himo will take it instead. Because I don't know where this toy store is. So I think they do take the package. But we'll have to see. Dang, I look like a ninja up in this piece. Come on, man.
No,
no.
on DHL. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Dang it. All right, look, I think I found it. I think I found it. Look, crocodile. It was a success. Yes. All right, now if you didn't guess already, the package that I was trying to return was the GoPro. Yes, I printed out the slip and I was finally able to return it today. So hopefully, man, it was like a whole ordeal just trying to return that GoPro. Jeez. Okay, now let's try a stabilization test. Okay, so yeah, now we're near the water, so I gotta be super careful. And go. All right, how we looking on both cameras? Uh-oh, jump over the puddle. Oh, I don't have my rain boots on. We gotta make sure we jump over these puddles. Oh, she's reading. I bet she's like, what the heck is that guy doing? Ah, that was fun. Aren't the stabilization tests always fun? Right? I mean, right? All right, so far we shot a lot of B-roll too as well. Ooh, my beanie game. Oh goodness, hold on. That should be much better. All right, so yeah, we shot a lot. So far, how was the image quality? Okay, hopping back on Action 1 for a second. A couple of things to know about the Action 1 is it does have a couple of features that I really like. One, it lets you tap to expose. Also, it lets you do custom settings. And another thing that the Action 1 does really well is being quick. Like, to be real, man, this camera is old and it's still very responsive.
If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be away. If it wasn't for you.
But that was funny. I like low-key like ran into my wife like while I was filming, and she, you know, she a boss too, so don't get it twisted. By the way, don't say nothing about the Christmas gifts. That's between me and you. I can trust you guys, right?
Things that you do, I would be away. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be away.
All right, so now, other than the little audio problem, the Osmo Action was an amazing camera. But is it good today? Is it still good in like, what year are we in? 2021? And this camera's like 2 years old? So yeah, is it still good? That's something for you guys to figure out. I still like it personally. And now where the DJI Action 2 picks up though, I'll be honest, the quality is pretty good. The stabilization is good, and the technology is outstanding. Like if we just did tech for tech against the DJI Action 2 versus the GoPro, DJI Action all the way. The tech is there and it is good. The GoPros are just like copycats of each other. They're just getting bigger and bigger. I mean, not that there's anything wrong. You know what I mean. Feds be taking pictures. Like it legit looked like a bird just like pooped right on the camera. Not to mention the whole modular design and form factor of the Action 2 is amazing. Like the 4K quality is good, and you could stick it like I could stick it right there if I wanted to. All right, so now I think I have some time later to do some. We are starting the night test off on the DJI Osmo Action.
Yes.
I miss using this camera. Like, man, it's like legit. Like, I just still remember when it first came out and it like blew my mind. Okay, both cameras are recording. How are we looking on the DJI Action 2? It's not very well lit. So how are we looking on the DJI Action 2, and how are we looking on the DJI Action 1? And now it should have some decent lighting right here. But yeah, how are we looking?
Columbia, this is Houston. One small step for my man. Giant leap for mankind.
So after going through the footage, there is some noticeable differences when it comes to the DJI Action 2. Like it does have better image quality, but the Action 1 is still good. So it's like, it kind of depends on what you're willing to spend basically, because the Action 1, the quality looks decent, even in low light. Also, quick side note, DJI also released an update like today, I believe. And yeah, I do think the quality looks a lot better and the exposure is better. And they also bumped up the max ISO to like 12,000. So yeah, okay, let's
If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be
And you know what's crazy about like all of this, like owning this camera after all of this time, this camera still to this day has never frozen on me and has never lost any footage. Like I'm gonna just point that out. I'm just saying, like no matter if you are a DJI fan or a GoPro fan or an Insta360 fan, that is something that you can appreciate. Like that's like respect. Like you gotta put some respect on their name. Yeah, I think that's about it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Which one looks better? Which one has better colors? Which one's a better vlogging camera? Just overall. I mean, especially when you put the prices in there. Because I think the price of the DJI Action 1 now, it's going for like $200, and it's still a good camera. It does not shoot 4K 120, it doesn't even shoot 2.7K 120, but it is a good camera. So what do you guys think? Is it still worth it in 2021? That is a big question. Just remember, if you didn't learn one thing today, learn this. Just remember, simping ain't pimping. Yo. Okay, really? Yo, I almost forgot. I think tomorrow is Thanksgiving, right? I guess look, I'm American, okay? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. And just remember, simping ain't pimping. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I'll see you guys, hopefully. I'm about to die. Hopefully, I'll see you guys on Friday.